All right, cool. We got a group call going on, and that's where all the magic seems to happen. And Ty is the magician this time. So, Ty is going to talk to us a little bit about what he did recently for a Ford store, for one of our Ford stores, single point store. And it actually led to immediate results, right? I mean, Ty, when you launched this campaign, it was like a week. Is it about a week?
Yep, actually, not even a week. It's around, oh yeah, almost a week. January 7th, yeah, on the 7th.
Not even a week. So almost a
Yeah.
week. We got 5 form submissions tracked
Uh-huh.
and minimal budget spend. Just
Yep. Yeah, that's right. I actually surprised it works on the minimal budget. I think the key to that is when you have the right ad copy and keywords on that campaign, it actually works. So
yep, yep.
yeah.
Uh, there's so many topics, there's so many keywords, there's so many combinations of ads. What kind of theme are we talking about? Let's look into that right now. All right, cool. So this is in the Google Ads account. Obviously, we have things privatized. And January 1st through 12th, we're looking at a campaign, and it is a competitor campaign. And Ty's going to get into what that actually means here in just a second. However, I just want to note that this campaign started, I got to unselect this. This campaign started getting impressions, the 7th, really, and it
Mm-hmm.
is the 12th. It's really 5 days. And
Yep.
what are the statistics from our form submit conversion tracking, which we've implemented and tested and verified? We have 5 website forms for $130. That is a $26 cost per lead. That is outstanding. Ty, what is a
Yeah.
competitor campaign? How does it work? Why do you think it's so effective?
Yeah. So technically, competitor campaign is the word from the word itself, competitor. So it means going after your competitor, actually, for your dealer. So what we did is um just compete with the right keywords and the right ad copy for that competitor. So yep.
So, in better instance, in kind of automotive search jargon, it's really buying the name. We're
Yeah.
buying our competitor's name, and sometimes it doesn't always work. Sometimes it yields to a lot of service opportunities. Sometimes it leads to sales. I actually feel like this one's more led to sales because we actually have form submissions, and form submissions based on the website of this client
Hmm.
is really sales focused. It's not service focused. Like if we saw more phone calls here, I'd be skeptical to say maybe we're just getting a bunch of service business, but like to get form submits, that's pretty cool. You
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. I'm thrilled.
know? Cool. Hey Ty, so like how do people if they're gonna run a competitor campaign, what's the way to set it up?
First, of course, you should have the market data that you want to compete for, like what dealer or dealerships you want to like own or area you want to own. So that's one, and then build a better offer, build ad copies, buy the name correctly. So yeah,
Mm. So
that's
it's not
basically
just enough to have the right target or the budget or whatever, but you have to have competitive ad copy.
yeah. Because as you've seen, our search impression share is just a 48%. So we're not actually dominating the search.
Mm.
So, but we're still getting more. So what more if we have more budget on that? So that might be something.
Well, it makes sense too that we're not getting a ton of or we're not dominating impression share. It'd be hard to dominate impression share.
Hmm.
It costs a lot of
Yeah.
money to dominate on somebody else's name, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. One thing I want to look. Okay, one thing I wanted to look at was you mentioned share. So we're at 48%. We have one phone call tracked. Our average cost per click isn't out of line. I used to see when we go after competitors' names that the average cost per click would spike up.
Yeah.
You know? So that's a really good sign. What did you do to construct your ad copy, Ty?
First and foremost, just what I've said, you should have the offer. What will you offer to your what will be the difference of
Mm.
what they offer? So
So it's not necessarily
it's
not
kind of a brand positioning
right.
on
How is this dealer going to serve this area better?
yeah,
Yeah.
yep, right.
Okay, so one thing I wanted to know is, or make a differentiation is, when someone looks up a Ford store versus, like, if they look up a specific Ford store name, they don't necessarily know that ABC Ford isn't affiliated with Bob Ford, right?
Right.
The average consumer might just go, hey, they're all Fords.
Right. Yeah, you're correct.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's why we have this. So
Yep.
it's pretty cool. How
Mm-hmm.
much did you like? How do you know how much to budget on this time? Like, what about budgeting concerns? What would you recommend there?
For me, for a start, I think $20 per day is a decent budget for a competitor campaign. Actually, $15 to $20 might work. So
I mean, that makes
yeah,
sense too. $15 to $20 at an average cost per click of $3 a click. You get 5 to 7 clicks. That's enough to get some meaningful insight, and it looks like we're driving value. So
yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one thing I'd recommend too is to make sure that you come into insights and reports and look up search terms to make sure you're buying the right search terms. But that's pretty much all I had here. I just love it when we can instantly turn something on for a low budget and automatically start to get results. Pretty awesome.
Yeah. So it's like we're getting one farm summits per day.
Pretty sweet. Pretty
Awesome. Yeah.
sweet. I love that. Anything else to add, Ty?
Um. Yeah, I think my only thing, just a reminder. So when you create a competitor campaign, you should have a different offer or you should know your brand positioning on that. So,
Brand
yep.
positioning. So it sounds
Mm-hmm.
like that ad copy, it might be one of the, if not the most important thing to get right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Well, you heard it here first. So thank you everybody for tuning in. If you want more stuff like this, tune into our videos. Thank you, Ty, David Feldman-Makrias. See you later.
Thanks, guys.